He stole my promotion, but I had the last laugh. You know that feeling when you think you found your ride or die? Someone you can trust with your deepest secrets, your dreams, and even your fears? That's how I felt about Mike. We met during our first week at the marketing agency and we clicked instantly. We were both fresh out of college, eager to make our mark in the business world. It felt like we were embarking on this journey together, with the world as our oyster. For years, we worked side by side, pushing each other to hit higher goals, brainstorming late into the night over greasy pizza and energy drinks. We were the ultimate team until ambition turned our friendship into a fierce rivalry, and I didn't see it coming. When the opportunity for a promotion came up, I thought it was mine. I had the experience, the dedication, and a portfolio full of successful campaigns. It was my moment to shine. The day of the big announcement, my heart raced. I imagined all the congratulations, the praise from my bosses, the opportunities that would unfold. But then the words came out of my boss's mouth. "Congratulations, Mike. You've earned this." The air rushed out of the room. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. My best friend had taken the promotion I was certain was meant for me. At first, I was genuinely happy for Mike. I congratulated him, putting on a brave face while inside, my world was crumbling. But as the days turned into weeks, things shifted. Mike, once supportive, became distant. The camaraderie we shared faded, replaced by an awkward tension that hung in the air like a storm cloud. It didn't take long for the little things to escalate. Team meetings that I used to lead suddenly became Mike's territory. He would sideline me, glossing over my contributions as if they were unworthy of discussion. I started getting strange looks from our colleagues, whispers behind my back. It was as if he was planting seeds of doubt about my work, and they were sprouting. One evening, determined to figure out what was going on, I stayed late at the office. I was working on a project report when I noticed something strange. There were files missing from my shared drive. Panic set in as I realized the key data for our ongoing campaign had vanished. That's when I caught Mike in the act. I crept closer, hiding behind a partition, and my heart raced as I saw him on my computer, deleting my work. I felt sick. How could he betray me like this? In that moment, something shifted within me. I wasn't going to confront him yet. I decided to play a game of my own. I set up a hidden camera in the office, capturing every move he made. I started documenting everything. The deleted files, the sabotage reports, the whispers he spread. It was a dangerous gamble, and I was all in. I had to gather proof before I made my move. Weeks went by, and the tension was unbearable. I felt like I was living in a psychological thriller. My anxiety skyrocketed as I battled against the growing pressure. I couldn't let Mike ruin my career and friendship. I worked twice as hard, proving my worth with each successful campaign we rolled out. But Mike was relentless, still pulling strings from the shadows. Then came the day that changed everything. During a crucial presentation, I noticed Mike had altered our slides, removing my contributions and twisting my ideas to fit his narrative. I felt the blood drain from my face as I watched him present my work as his own. My heart raced as the room erupted in applause for him, but I couldn't let it go unnoticed. I stepped up, my voice steady despite the storm inside me, and said, "Actually, that's my data, Mike. I prepared those slides." A tense silence fell over the room, and the expression on Mike's face was priceless. The confusion and anger mixed in a cocktail of emotions that felt almost triumphant. I continued, "I have proof." I pulled out my phone and played the video footage I had captured. Watching his face pale as the room turned on him was a moment I'll never forget. The fallout was swift. My bosses were horrified, and Mike was called into HR for an emergency meeting. I felt a surge of adrenaline mixed with a sense of vindication. But it didn't stop there. I knew I had to protect my career, so I took it a step further. I reached out to our higher-ups, laying out my case and presenting the evidence of Mike's misconduct. I was no longer just the victim. I was the architect of my own redemption. What happened next was surreal. Mike was suspended, and I was given his old position. The sense of justice washed over me, but it didn't bring back the friendship we once had. I had lost someone I thought I could trust, but I also gained so much more: self-respect, resilience, and the knowledge that I could stand up for myself. In the end, the experience taught me a valuable lesson. Trust is a fragile thing. Some friends will stab you in the back when they think it benefits them. But sometimes life gives you a chance to flip the script. And I took mine, proving that in the game of life, it's not always about the title you hold, but the integrity you maintain. Watching Mike's career unravel was bittersweet, but I had the last laugh and a new chapter of my life ahead of me.